Luke chapter 11 starts like this. He was praying in a certain place, and when he finished, one of his disciples came up to him and said, "Lord, teach us to pray, just as John taught his disciples." The disciples would have been asking about more than just the content of Jesus' prayer, but they would have seen something in Jesus' life that they would have wanted to learn. They would have seen how Jesus would regularly withdraw from where he was at or what he was doing to go and spend time with the Father in prayer. And so earlier in Luke's Gospel, in chapter 5, Jesus is healing a seemingly endless list of people. And he's also teaching them many things. And in the midst of all of that, he says he's going to withdraw to pray. And so, as disciples, as we think about practicing the ways of Jesus over Lent, we too will want to learn to have this lifestyle of regular, committed withdrawing to pray. And if you've been around church for 5 minutes or any more than that, you'll know that praying more or praying harder is often the answer we give. And in our heads, we'll realize the importance of that. But often our lifestyle will tell a different story. And we'll come up with reasons why we just can't spend this much time in prayer. We'll look around us at job, about family, at school, and we'll decide that we're just too busy to pray. But the testimony and the challenge of Jesus' life is that even in the midst of his busyness, his miraculous work, he is healing people. Even in the midst of that, he realizes the necessity and also the blessing of withdrawing to spend time with the Father. Our busyness ought not to distract us from prayer, but to drive us to prayer. And two, we get distracted when we come to pray. Our mind will wander back to that TV show we've been watching, or a phone will go off, or you'll hear your screaming child in the house. And cultivating a lifestyle of prayer is certainly not something that would ever come easy. But it is something worth fighting for. Jesus warns us in Matthew 7 that it's entirely possible to live a godly life, but to not know him. In the midst of all we are doing around us, prayer is essential, and prayer is wonderful, and prayer is beautiful. So let's pray for that now.